Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Power BI PL 300 exam series. This is your host Aapka Consultant bringing you episode 33. So those of you who are new to this channel and are following this series, I request you to go through the playlist where all of the previous 32 episodes are covered in details for different topics as per the latest syllabus for Microsoft Power BI PL 300 exam. So yeah, that being said, let's switch to the question number 33 in this episode. So yeah, question says you manage a Power BI dataset configured for direct query mode, requiring real-time data updates to be reflected in your reports and dashboards. You aim to prominently display the exact date and time when the data was most recently updated directly within your reports and dashboards for user reference. Identify the sequence of four actions that, when performed in order, will allow you to achieve this objective. Choose the correct order from the possible actions. A. Navigate to the report view. B. Utilize the Now DAX function to create a measure. C. Add a new card to the visual to the report. D. Insert DAX expression for the Now function in the formula bar. E. Launch the table view. F. Implement a calculated column using the Today DAX function. G. Refresh the data set to update the measure. H. Add text box and include dynamic content referencing the measure. So yeah, your options are option A, AEBG, option B, ABDC, option C, AGBF, option D, GDFA. So basically, you have to identify four steps in order from this slide and let me know what is the solution. So I'm gonna pause the video here for 10 seconds. You can think the four steps from this from in order, and your time starts now. So yeah, time is up. Let's see what is the solution. So it's option B. Basically, step one is navigating to the report view, and then step two is utilizing the Now DAX function to create a measure, and third will be insert DAX expression for now function in the formula bar, and last is C, which is add a new card to the visual to the report. So yeah, pretty straightforward, but these types of questions are coming in exam, hence I provided this in this series. So yeah, that is the solution. Now let's jump and look at the overall explanation. So yeah, this slide talks about for different orders given in the question, their explanation. Like for example, option step one is navigate to the report view. What does it mean? Step three is add a new card to the visual. So basically, in detail, you can absorb all the information given in this slide, and with respect to the nowadays function and also the functionality of creating a measure using now DAX and also card visual. So yeah, you can go through the information on this slide, and next slide obviously talks about steps E, F, G, H, and what does each step indicates, and obviously relates to the question that is being asked. So yeah, you can go through this information that covers the explanation part. Now let's look at the resources. So as I've been saying continuously, I am continuing this course on Udemy called PL 300 certification exam on Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst. Second is the Microsoft Learn article on Now DAX, which we will just now look at it. Let me switch the screen and go to the Now DAX. So yeah, basically it's an article of on Microsoft Learn for the Now DAX function, and it is useful when you need to display the current date and time. It is very straightforward. It returns the current date time in date time format, so you will get date and time, right? We'll also be looking at in Power BI desktop how to use this DAX. So yeah, it's straightforward function. You just type now, two brackets, and voila, you can see the current date and time. And this is an example of using this function. Yeah, this covers the article. Now let's jump to Power BI desktop. So I have this report opened. I have a sample data set. So what you need to do is create a new measure. So I'm clicking on new measure. Let's name it current date. and use the now function. Let's press enter. So yeah, current date is open. Now let me create a card visual. Select the current date. So as you can see, the current date is, it is providing me the current date, which is 29 October, and it's 8:36 p.m. 32 seconds in India. So yeah, that is how you use the now DAX function. So yeah, you can play along with this function. For example, you want to add 2 days after now, so just type plus 2. It will give you now plus 2, basically 31 October it will return. So if you select right, it will change, right? So yeah, this is straightforward now function you can use in your reports, and obviously covers the steps. First you create the measure, then you write the DAX, and you create the visual as given in the question. So yeah, this covers today's topic. I hope you like the content, and in case you are not following, you can watch this series, and I will look you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.